Hello children, today in this video we will start a new chapter in your math subject, lesson number 7, fractions. Children, fractions are not new to you. You have already learned about fractions in your lower classes. Children, whenever we think about fraction is something which is obtained from the whole. When your mother is cutting pizza pieces from a whole pizza, she is distributing some parts of the pizzas to you. When you have a big chocolate and you have to share with your friends, then you use fractions. So children, here we can conclude that fractions are parts of whole things. Children, as we have learned already that maths is used in our daily life, fractions are also used in our daily life. You can see in this picture, you have whole part, then you have divided that same whole part into 2, then into 4. Children, you can see here that when the whole is divided into 2, we have 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. So here children, what is 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 3 by 4? Yes, these are fractions. But what are these numbers? That is in 1 by 2, 1 and 2, in 1 by 4, 1 and 4, and in 3 by 4, 3 and 4 called. Yes, in 1 by 2, 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. In 1 by 4, 1 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. And in 3 by 4, 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. Children, here we have known that what is the top number and what is the bottom number known as. That is, the top number in fraction is known as numerator and the bottom number in fraction is known as denominator. But what are exactly denominator and numerator? Children, numerator is a number of parts being thought of. Okay, and denominator is number of equal parts the whole is divided into. Children, you can see this example 20 upon 57. Here this fraction means the denominator is 57. That means the whole is divided into 57 parts. And what is the numerator here? Yes, 20. That means out of 57, 20 is the number which is thought of or it is in being, and 20 is the numerator. So in 20 upon 57 or 20 by 57, 20 is the numerator and 57 is the denominator. Children, you can see this circle. This circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, and how many parts are shaded in yellow color? Yes, 7 parts are shaded in yellow color. So here children, the total number of parts in which this circle is divided is denominator, that is 8 is the denominator, and the parts which are shaded, that means the yellow part is known as numerator, that is 7. So how will you write this fraction? Yes, we will write it as 7 by 8 or 7 upon 8, where 7 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator. Children, now take out page number 134 and see the definition of fraction which is given in highlighted letters. A fraction is a number representing part of a whole. The whole may be a single object or a group of objects. The parts have to be equal. Children, let's start exercise 7.1 to know more about fractions. Let's start with question number 1. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. Children, here some diagrams are given to you and we have to find out the fractions. We have to represent them as fraction. So first one, see, there is a triangle and that big triangle is divided into 4 equal parts and 2 parts are being shaded. So how we will represent it in fraction? Yes, the shaded part as numerator and total division of parts as denominator. So the answer is 2 by 4. Now next one, the rectangle is divided into 9 equal parts and in it 8 parts are shaded. So this will be represented as 8 by 9 in fraction form. Now next one is, in a rectangle you can see there are 8 balls and in which 4 are shaded. So how we will write? Yes, 4 by 8 because total balls are 8 and the shaded ones are 4. So 4 by 8. Now the next one is a circle and it is divided into 4 equal parts and one part is shaded. So how we will represent it? Yes, 1 by 4. Now fifth one, here you can see this figure is divided into 7 equal parts and 3 parts are shaded. So 3 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. And how we will represent it in fraction? Yes, 3 by 7 or 3 upon 7. Now you can see the sixth one. Children, here you can see 12 flowers are there and among these 12 flowers 3 are shaded. So how we will represent it? Yes, 3 by 12. Now next one, here you can see that 10 pencils are there and all the 10 pencils are shaded. So how we will represent? Yes, 10 by 10. Now eighth one, you can see that the triangle is divided into 9 equal parts and 4 parts are shaded. So 4 by 9. 4 is the numerator and 9 is the denominator. Now children, you can see a flower is there and how many petals are there? Yes, 8 petals are there and among these 8 petals 4 are being shaded. So how we will write this in fraction? 4 by 8. Now last one, you can see that the figure is divided into 2 equal parts and one part is shaded. So how we will represent it in fraction? Yes, 1 by 2. Now question number 2, color the part according to the given fraction. Children, here figures are given to you and fraction is also given to you. You have to color the given fraction. Children, first one you can see that the circle is divided into 6 equal parts and numerator is 1. So 1 is the numerator, so we will color one part of the circle to show the fraction as 1 upon 6. Now second one is the triangle. Triangle is divided into 4 equal parts and you can see the numerator is 1. So we will shade one part of the triangle out of 4 to represent fraction 1 upon 4. Now we have a rectangle and the rectangle is divided into 3 equal parts and here the numerator is 1. Okay, so what we will do? We will color or we will shade one part of this rectangle to show fraction 1 upon 3. Now fourth one, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts and here the numerator is 3. So we will color or shade 3 parts of the circle to represent fraction 3 upon 4. Now children, the last one, it is a square and the square is divided into 9 equal parts and because the numerator is 4, we will shade or color 4 parts out of 9 to represent fraction 4 upon 9. Now question number 3, identify the error if any. Children, observe these 3 figures and identify if there is any error in these 3 figures. Children, you can see the first one is represented as half. The second figure is represented as 1/4 and third is represented as 3/4. So children, can you find the error here? Yes, you can see that the fractions which are given for the figures are wrong because all the figures are not equally divided, and fraction means that all the parts should be equally divided. For making fractions, it is necessary that figure is to be divided in equal parts. Because all the three figures are not divided equally, all the figures have errors and they are incorrect according to the fraction concept. Children, write all the notes in your maths notebook and question number 1, 2, 3 of exercise 7.1 in your maths notebook. Children, we will meet in my next video with remaining questions of exercise 7.1. Till then, stay connected. Bye bye.